Don't be shy. Hey, what's up, coaches? Erick here in Hatterslev, Denmark. And I was just doing a little bit of a workout, and kid came in here and he's starting to shoot around. Have you ever played basketball before?
In school.
In school? Okay. How many times have you played basketball?
19.
19 times? Okay. He's 9 years old here, he said earlier. His name's Casper. And we're just going to go through a couple of progressions here with shot mechanics. Normally I have pretty good success within 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how much exposure the kid has to the game and how bad of habits they have formed already. But we're going to see if we can't get him to have a pretty good jump shot here in about 15 to 20 minutes here. Okay. All right. So let's see if we're here by the basket. I'm just going to scoot back here a little bit. We're going to scoot right to the side here. Okay, all I want you to do right now is I'm gonna rebound for you, and you're gonna shoot. Okay, so just start shooting around. Okay, yeah, let's take about 5 shots. Just shoot. Tough one, huh? Okay. Okay, cool. All right, pretty strong kid, huh? Yeah, you are pretty strong here. So come in here. First thing I want you to do, okay, I want you to hold the ball like this. You're learning. There you go, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep going, keep going. Oh. 1. 2. Oh, here we go. Big shot. Relax. Yes. Hey! All right. Hey, high five. Oh, hey. All right, you gotta remember your mechanics. Yeah. Hey, what? Hey, where are your feet? There you go. Good. That's a little bit better, right? So now you can see yourself on camera here a little bit. Oh, there you are. Okay. All right, so this was Casper. It took us, how long did that take us? 20 minutes maybe? 25 minutes, okay, in that area. Got pretty good shot mechanics now, right? Feels a little bit better than before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Did we ever know each other before today? Have we ever met before?
Yeah.
When did we meet before?
Like when I come into.
When you came into the gym?
Yeah.
But that's the first time we ever met?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so too. I didn't think I ever met you before today. Before today, we never knew each other, right? No. Okay. All right, so high five. Good job. All right. And that's basically it. Hey, Erick here. Just got done with a little bit of light training today with myself, one of the younger kids in our club, and a random kid. I taught him how to shoot today. That was fun. I mean, that's the type of stuff that I do. A lot of times, like if I'm reffing games or whatever, I'll go in, during my downtime. I'll kind of take, just to challenge myself. I take the random person and I teach them how to do something basketball-wise. Normally, the first thing that really catches people's attention is when you could get them to get a consistent stroke, a consistent shot, and that also allows them to put more confidence in you whenever you try to teach them something. You know, you guys back there at the LeBron James camp, you kind of got my life story there as far as basketball goes. You know, where from my humble beginnings to what happened with me in high school and college, and then through Spain and now here in Denmark. And like I said, it's been a really long experience. It's been quite the journey, is what I'm trying to say. I've made every mistake known to man basketball wise. I have, it's been trial and error, and everything that I've done, for the most part, 99% of it has been done on my own. It's been something that I haven't really had a ton of guidance. I've gotten pointers here and there, but never anyone's really spent like a lot of time doing stuff with me. So, and by making all the mistakes, I know what works and what doesn't work. And one of the big things that I've seen when I'm training kids of any age is that what you got to do is you got to use different cues for every kid. You want everyone to have the same basic mechanics, but every kid and every person really responds to different cues. If you give the same cues to every person, some people are going to understand, some people aren't. And so what I've learned is you really have to treat each person as an individual. You have to teach them separately. You have to teach them differently. There's certain things you can do as far as large groups go. Some of the basic coordination, speed and agility type stuff. But when it really comes down to breaking down mechanics, whether it be for running, shooting, jumping, you need them in small groups. You need them in groups of 2, 3, 4, 5 to do that type of thing. Because if you don't, then you run the risk of not giving enough attention to one kid. Kids get frustrated, and they start to lose interest. They start to think that they can't do it, where that's not the case at all. You really have to take that extra time with each kid in order for them to respond the way you want them to respond. And I've learned that through trial and error as well. I've done the broad programs where I say, okay, everyone do this, everyone do that. Some kids learn, some kids don't. I've learned when you give them the more individual attention, that they respond much better. And another coaching philosophy is mine. I found that the less you get frustrated as a coach, the less the players get frustrated. When you start yelling and screaming, they start thinking they're incompetent, and they kind of collapse mentally. They kind of fold. So that's something that I've learned to avoid as well. It happened to me a lot throughout my life. It's like, I always felt to my, inside, it's like, hey, I'm working my behind off right now. Like I'm just not athletic enough. I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. But that's just not the case. It's a lot of the coaches, they just don't know how to make the right differences. They don't know how to make the right adjustments, the right corrections in order to get more out of a player. A lot of times, I'm a firm believer that a lot of times, kids, they do work hard. They want to get better. They want to do all those things. But then a lot of the coaches, they don't know how to make the small adjustments. And so the kids are working hard, but they're working hard in the wrong way. So there's another little basic overview of who I am and what I'm about. You saw what you did is you saw me. There was a random person in there that was in the gym after I got done doing a little shoot of something else that I was doing. And I got him pretty basic shot mechanics. If I could spend more time with him, I could get more footwork involved. I could get him moving, blah blah blah. But with everything that I do, everything is progressive. I always like to say to myself, you can't walk before you crawl, and you can't run before you walk. Everything is very progressive, and that goes with everything that I do. Whether it be teaching ball handling, defense, shot mechanics, athleticism, jumping, running, blah blah blah, all those things. So there's going to be one more section of the video that I'm going to include, and what that's going to be is